refuse compact vehicles.
What?
I'm telling you that we refuse service to cheap customers who show up riding a compact vehicle. Huh?
Trouble busters!
Mom, I made sure I pre-ordered great food for us. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Melanie. My name is Melanie. I'm on my way to celebrate my mother's 60th birthday. We're going to a restaurant that we normally can't afford, but I decided to make a reservation for this special occasion. However... What did you just say?
I'm telling you that we refuse service to you.
Why is that? I made sure I made a reservation.
We're fully seated.
Fully seated? But that table, and that one, you have open tables.
Unfortunately, we don't have a table to seat a customer who can't afford to dine with us.
I have money. Besides, I made this reservation 3 months ahead.
Don't worry about it. I made sure I canceled it on our end.
What?
We got a reservation from a rich customer after you made yours, so I canceled it.
Oh my goodness.
Besides, I saw that the two of you got here riding a compact vehicle.
What about it?
We refuse compact vehicles.
What?
I'm telling you that we refuse service to cheap customers who show up riding a compact vehicle.
Is that all the reason why you're refusing us? This is ridiculous. Oh, Melanie.
Do you even know who our clientele is? They all arrive here in luxury vehicles that suit our restaurant. The fact that you can only afford a compact vehicle tells me a lot about your financial situation. Are you sure you can afford to dine with us?
I made sure I saved up for this date, so you don't need to worry about that.
How pathetic!
I saved up so I can make my mother's birthday a wonderful one, so please, will you let us dine here even just for an hour?
Well, I guess you made me laugh.
So?
But I still refuse.
But it's my mother's birthday. Look, I beg you.
I already said we're not serving you. If you won't leave, I'm going to call the police on you.
Oh, please don't say that.
Jeez, you're persistent. Hey, someone, get me some salt.
Melanie, why don't we just leave? Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. I planned this ahead of time so I could make my mom happy. Why is this happening? I guess it was my fault for making this day into such a terrible day. I'm sorry, Mom.
I don't need to keep watching you crying in front of our restaurant. Just go ride your compact vehicle and eat somewhere else that suits you better.
Oh my. Melanie? Yes? Oh my goodness. I've never seen my mother so angry. We're not letting him get away with this. Trouble busters.
What? Huh? What's the matter? Do you even realize who you're talking to? Who? Huh? This lady is the chairman of Green Food Company. She's Ms. Natalie. Green Food Company? I believe this restaurant is invested by Green Food Company, right?
Huh? Investment? Mom, are you an investor? I'm sorry, I never told you before, but that's right. I wanted you to see me as an ordinary mother, so I've been hiding this from you. Oh, Mom. These customers here are owners of the companies that I invest in. I asked them not to tell you who I was and to act as if they're my friends.
Ms. Natalie is always busy going around the world, so this was a rare opportunity for us to gather and celebrate her birthday to express our gratitude. We were supposed to just stop by at her table before we were about to leave.
I see what's going on. They all decided to be considerate about our family time.
That's right, we didn't want to bother the two of you, and I'm sorry about this.
Oh, please, you're doing us so much favor already.
I'm glad to hear your words. However, this guy was being extremely rude to Ms. Natalie and her daughter. This is completely unacceptable. Please hold on, Mr. Morris. I had no idea that this lady was a sponsor for our restaurant.
I guess it's my first time meeting you after you took over this restaurant from your father.
That's right. Oh, you should have told me in the beginning.
We're only here to enjoy some great food. Why do I have to discuss business when I'm here for personal matters?
I mean, you made me misunderstand something about you.
Didn't you end up misunderstanding because you were being stereotypical?
That's not true. If only I knew exactly who you were the moment you walked in, I would have made sure that you received the best service ever.
Are you saying that you would change your demeanor towards different customers?
This restaurant can be entered only by those who deserve to walk in.
And you decided to kick me and Melanie out of this restaurant because we didn't seem to deserve to eat here?
That's not true. In general, most rich customers are dressed accordingly and drive appropriate vehicles. Why didn't you dress the way that would signify who you are, or ride a vehicle that would suit you better? You're dressed like an ordinary person, and to me, you're insulting our restaurant. You should have dressed in a way that wouldn't deceive your opponent. That's how considerate you should have been. So, you're telling her that she should have showed off about the fact that she's rich. You're slightly twisting my words, but yes, that's what I meant to say.
Does that justify the fact that you tried to kick Miss Natalie and her daughter out of this restaurant?
Oh, Miss Annette, I'm so glad that you were still here. We're just having a small accident here. You would help me, right?
I refuse.
What?
Based on what I've been listening to so far, you're in the wrong for judging your customers based on what they're wearing or what vehicle they're riding. This is truly disappointing, as I never thought that this restaurant would be owned by someone like that. I'd like to terminate my contract for the vegetables that I've been delivering to your establishment, effective today.
Why would you say that? You can't do that without even discussing this matter with me. If you're terminating this contract without any notice, I could sue your company for it. Is that what you want?
Our contract term is ending as of this month unless we renew it. Don't you recall?
What?
So we're not renewing the contract with your restaurant. This means that you can't sue us for this.
Yikes! No, hold on, Miss Annette. This has nothing to do with your company.
I'm upset because it concerns us. Miss Natalie also invests in our company, too.
What?
She's also someone who's been supportive with my business ever since before my company had grown. This means that Miss Natalie was the very reason your restaurant was able to buy vegetables from our company. My vegetables will never be served by your restaurant again.
Oh, please hold on, Miss Annette. What's going to happen to our restaurant if you do that?
You're no longer going to receive support from our company, and that's a meaningless question. Meaningless?
I need you to stay quiet. I'm negotiating. Our restaurant advertises the high-end local vegetables, and that's what we're known for.
And that's not my problem. You hurt Miss Natalie, the woman that I admire the most, and her daughter. I'm not forgiving you for what you said to them.
Oh my goodness. Does that mean I have to look for another company to source my vegetables?
Do you really think that's going to be an option?
Huh?
Let me remind you that most vegetable farms are affiliated with my company.
By the way, I've been a regular customer at this establishment ever since before you took over from your father. I'm going to tell all the other regulars about what happened today. Oh no, you too?
Also, I'm going to ask you to pay off my investment. It's going to be $3 million.
What? $3 million?
You're going to pay me back that amount in one payment.
Why would you say that? You don't have to be so mean to me.
Stop talking like a little child. I'm not trying to be mean to you. If I let you pay over time, I'd have to continue dealing with you until the day you pay it off, which I don't want.
Hold on. You're talking about $3 million. There's no way I could pay all at once. Besides, you invested in us, right? We don't have to pay you back. What are you laughing about?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the fact that Mom is asking back for the money could mean that the funds weren't invested, but they were financed.
That's not possible. When Dad was running this place, I know the funds were invested. That was when I ran this place. Yikes! Ms. Natalie had taken great care of me. It's her 60th birthday, and I was here to celebrate it with her. Anyways, what did you mean to tell me earlier? Ever since this restaurant started becoming a success, Ms. Natalie has invested in this restaurant. But you just took over the restaurant that I established, and I figured you wouldn't realize how challenging it can be to earn money, so I asked Ms. Natalie to switch the funds that she invested in us to a finance instead of investments. Why did you have to do that? Does this mean that I really have to pay back that money? You're kidding me, right? I don't even know if we'd get to keep this business running if I have to do that. Isn't this considered obstruction of business due to unlawful transactions? You guys can't all pick on me like that.
Who are you to say that?
I mean, just think about it. Wasn't the food we served you amazing?
What?
People say that the hidden gems always have unfriendly service. I'm just one of those.
Being unfriendly and being rude is two separate things. That's right, you're not just unfriendly, you have no common sense. I hope you don't misunderstand.
But no one can exceed my culinary techniques. You're being arrogant.
If that's true, you would be running this place without financial help from others.
I don't need you to be telling me that right now. Restaurants aren't all about the owner's personality. It's about enjoying good food, right? Don't you think other details are irrelevant?
But we were refused service even before we could try your food. We didn't even get to eat the great food that you claim.
I've already apologized to you about that.
Not that we forgave you.
Damn it, you keep making this difficult.
You're doing it to yourself.
Are you upset because you didn't get to eat my wonderful food? I don't mind cooking for you right away.
No, thank you.
Will you continue to invest in us?
Not at all.
What am I supposed to do then?
He's snapping back. Listen to me. If all that matters is to consume food when we're at a restaurant, why would we ever go out to eat?
What are you trying to say?
At least for us, we eat out so we could have a great time and make great memories. This can't be done without the excellent service that's provided by the restaurant that we choose. It doesn't mean that we don't care about the service as long as the food is good. Hospitality is just one of the spices that makes the food even greater than it already is.
You're not even a chef, so you don't deserve to talk about food.
You don't get it, do you?
I'm the chef at this restaurant, and I get to decide what's considered to be the spice that complements the food we serve. I get to choose who gets to eat the food, too. That's the right that I have as the owner of this restaurant. He's a terrible restaurant owner.
I'm going to do as I declared earlier.
Say whatever you want. You guys are just ordinary people to me who don't even bring any benefit to this restaurant. I'm going to make you regret this, so you better be ready for this.
Make them regret this?
Natalie and her daughter will be reported for obstruction of business. Morris, Annette, and all others will be charged with obstruction of business for canceling their reservations last minute, and I'm also going to be charging a cancellation fee.
You make this too easy.
What?
We have all these witnesses, so we're going to win the trial if you sue us.
I don't have a problem with that. I'll just tell the court that you guys all worked together to do this against me. There's nothing that can prove what you testify.
I thought you would say that, so I've been recording an audio.
Huh?
I'm always busy and I tend to order delivery a lot, so this was my first time being at such a high-end restaurant. I thought that I could refer to this experience whenever I decide on my future investments, so I've been recording an audio ever since I stepped into this restaurant.
Oh.
Is that how much you want me to use this evidence?
Well, do whatever you want.
He's still confident.
As long as I have my golden skills, I'd be able to stay successful no matter what you do to me. I'm a charismatic chef who has 3 stars in the Michelin Guide.
If you're so confident, you don't need a sponsor, do you? Nor high-end local vegetables.
Nor regular customers who've been dining here ever since your restaurant was established. Of course not. I don't need any of those. Let me make it clear that this restaurant has been a success all along because of my culinary skills. If I become successful and famous later on, you're going to regret not investing in me or that you stopped conducting business with me. But I'm not going to even look at any of you. You're going to regret cutting off a genius chef like me.
Mom? You're the one who's going to regret what you've done before any of us regret anything.
What? Oh my goodness, Heather!
What the heck are you doing?
Why are you here? I decided to summon your wife to finish you off. What?
You've been sounding quite confident, huh?
I was just...
What are you laughing about?
I'm so sorry. Oh, Heather, please forgive me. You don't want to see your husband struggle like this, right?
You're right about that.
Right? So I need you to forgive me for...
We're breaking up.
What?
I don't want to continue this marriage knowing that you're going to end up on the streets.
What? Oh, please, I need you to be on my side. This is a bad dream. My investment stops and my wife is breaking up with me. I'm really going to sue you all.
I recommend you invest in a job search instead of filing a lawsuit with the money you have.
Shut up! I need to retaliate or else I'll never get over this.
Oh boy, you don't seem remorseful at all.
Remorse? Me? You gotta be kidding me.
Are you still going to choose to not apologize even after what my mother said to you?
Shut up! You guys should be the ones apologizing to me!
What?
What are you going to do about this, huh? I just lost everything in my life because of you guys! You better apologize sincerely about this!
It's okay. It's evident that you're not sorry at all. I'll make sure all my clients in the restaurant industry are warned about who you are, so they could add you to their blacklist. Good luck finding a job that's outside this industry.
I can't do that! I'm going to live as a chef for my entire life!
And I decided that you don't deserve to live as a chef for any longer. Just to make sure no one else ends up being a victim the way we ended up.
I can't possibly look for another job!
You need to learn when to give up, or else you're going to scare away all the girls. That's right, and your customers too. You suck.
I need you all to forgive me. I'm truly sorry for what I've done.
I told you in the beginning, right?
What?
I'm not letting you get away with this.
What? Oh, miss, I need you to talk to your mother to persuade her to stop.
It's already too late. If only you welcomed us to your restaurant, none of this would have happened. You ruined my mother's 60th birthday, and I hope you learn your lesson by facing your consequences.
No, 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 no!
A month later, the restaurant permanently closed, according to the owner's father. The owner also had to pay $3 million, according to my mother, and he ended up broke. He couldn't find a new investor, and he was forever banned from the food and beverage industry. He tried to get a restaurant job after what happened, but his terrible reputation didn't help with the situation at all. He had no choice but to leave the restaurant industry, and he was forever banned from the kitchen. As for me and my mother, we went to a different restaurant that my mother wanted to go to, and we had a great time. The manager there remembered my mother's birthday and even went out of his way to serve her a special cake, too. She blew out the candles with a great deal of joy. I'm so glad she had a wonderful birthday. Trouble Busters!